Good morning. I don't know what time it is or when I started walking, but I'll be going roughly 21 miles today, give or take. And I don't want to do too much more, even though I'll probably do that pretty quickly. Because in truth, 21 miles will land me like on a ridge line where there's service. Not to be a screenager, but it would be nice to have service in camp. So that's the goal for the day. There's like two significant climbs, but they're both in later in the day. Definitely maybe not in the afternoon. In the afternoon, I think one of them will probably be late morning, but we'll worry about them when I actually get there. When I was in Tahoe, I splurged and got Audible because I wanted to listen to audiobooks, and I was going to use like Libby, but I don't have a library card because I was in college and just use that library, and my mom's library card has expired, so I can't use Libby. So I just got Audible, and I'm listening to The Hobbit right now because I honestly have never read The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings. I've seen the movies, but never read them, so that's what I'm up to this morning. Alright, so I was just sat at the Barker Pass trailhead for like an hour. There's Trail Magic. They were out of food, but they had coffee, so I had a bit of Trail Magic, ate some Nutter Butters, and talked to the people there. It was interesting. There were two people who had lived in Charlottesville, and my son hoodie has the UVA Recreation logo on it. And one of those folks is getting her PhD. They don't live in Charlottesville anymore. Anyway, one of those folks is getting her PhD in like sport management and recreation or something like that. And so we had a lot to talk about between that and Charlottesville. And also the guy who had lived in Charlottesville gave me his sunglasses. So I don't have my stupid looking broken ones anymore, and I didn't have to pay for a new pair, which was super sweet of him. I feel like it's just like another thing, because they were doing the Tahoe Rim Trail, but they're getting off trail because their dog can't really handle it. But it's just one of those moments, like there's a big saying in the hiker community, and specifically like the thru hiker community, of, quote, the trail provides, which is generally to say just that, like, you know, you'll sort out any of the problems you have, and like the trail provides solutions. The trail being like the trail community more broadly. And so I feel like it was just another example of that, and like that's just like nonstop. You know, the nice things people will do for you, or the nice things you run into. But yeah, it was cool to talk to them because like it's kind of a niche or semi-niche connection, since most people out here are not from the East Coast at all. But yeah, now I'm back hiking, and see where the day takes us. I'm on the first of the two bigger climbs. It's still not all that big, but big enough for me to register it. So I'll get up and over this, then have lunch at some point, and keep hiking, and then go to sleep. Such complicated plans. Alright, I feel like I haven't been showing my meals recently, but it's really no different, honestly. Just doing my same old wraps for lunch, a cheese stick in each, salami, mayo, and chips. Also, while I was hiking, I found a Solomon soft flask, and I asked all the trail runners that passed me, or that I passed, if it was theirs, and it was no one's, so it's mine now. And the thing is, I really shouldn't carry it around because it's not something that I actually want for hiking. Like, I'm fine with my water bottles, and I don't really, like, vibe with soft flasks for hiking, but it's something I would want in normal life for trail running, and so I might hang on to it until the next time I mail something home which is really dumb. Like, I don't need to do that, but I don't know. Sometimes when I find something or something falls into my hands that I, like, don't really need, but I'm like, is cool and I would want in normal life, it's hard to, like, let it go because I don't need it now. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in a hiker box, but I might hang on to it. We'll see. Alright, I just passed the place where the PCT and the TRT, the Tahoe Rim Trail, depart. So all the Tahoe Rim trailers will be gone. Which is interesting because, like, before the Tahoe Rim Trail, for a while, we were, not directly before, but a little while ago, we were on the same way with the JM tiers, and both times it kind of felt like you had to guess which trail people were doing. So it makes it a little simpler now that it's like you see a through hiker and they're just a PCT through hiker, nothing else. But yeah. The flowers are so pretty. So we're just like along this ridge for the next few miles, which is really sick. It's such a cool view. If I can know how to hold a phone. Alright, I think I found my camp spot, which is going to be a little chaotic because it is literally just on this ridge, but I really want to have cell service, and I've already done 21 miles, and it's pretty, so I'm going to show you that. There's the view off the ridge. That's like a ski place, and you can kind of see Tahoe through there. And here I am at the top of Wolverine Bowl, a black diamond. But there's a few like flat spots along the fences that have clearly been used as camp spots. So I think, low-key, I think this is the move tonight, and I'm excited about it. But it'll be windy as hell probably.